It's the day after our Europa League defeat, and like all Manchester United fans around the world, I'm feeling down today. But what's been making me feel worse is much of the polarising abuse being written and spoken by critics and fans alike. Not to mention the disgusting racial abuse directed at Marcus Rashford. We live in a racist country and a racist world, and that really saddens me. But it's not just racism that's bringing us down. Truth is, we live in a polarised world on most things in the 21st century, and society is always looking for a scapegoat. Someone always has to be at fault and take the blame. But when you're pointing, make sure you're pointing the finger in the right direction. One name that's been ignored over the past 24 hours has been the Glazers. Nowhere to be seen on the night of our biggest match of the season. How convenient. Like Rashford, David De Gea has been the subject of much abuse for failing to make a single penalty save and then having his spot kick saved, handing the cup to Villarreal. But it's not De Gea's fault the match went to penalties. Predictably, of course, there's also been abuse for our manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Team selection, substitutions, everyone's an expert after the event. But hang on a minute. Why are you turning on Ole and the boys? To be quite honest, we've overachieved this season with the squad we've got. We lack strength in depth, and that is down to the owners. Ole and his coaching team have worked wonders with a squad that is still being assembled and developed. Third last season, runners-up this time in the Premier League is quite honestly a remarkable achievement from where we started post-Mourinho. Not to mention the semi-finals and now a final in the cup competition, we've been making good progress all round. Anyone can see we have the foundations of a really good team with exciting potential. We're building for the long term, and we have a good mix of quality, experience and raw talent coming through. But as Ole said himself after last night's defeat on penalties, we still need 2 or 3 more signings. And that is where the focus of our attention should be. It's the fault of the owners. We've gone 4 seasons without a trophy because of years of neglect, and we're still trying to catch up with our rivals. 4 seasons without a trophy, that's a criminal state of affairs for a club of our stature. It's criminal that the owners have prioritised making mega sponsorship deals and not making mega signings. Making money, not winning trophies, has been the owners' priority. So long as there's money in their personal piggy bank to line their pockets, they are happy. But we, the fans, are not. Yes, we've made real progress in the market since Ole took charge. Maguire, Fernandes, Cavani, Aaron Wan-Bissaka are all star players in this squad. And we've made other decent signings too. But we've had a lot of ground to make up on our rivals after years of neglect and poor decisions. And it's clear our squad was not strong enough this season to win silverware. 12 points behind Manchester City, that gap could have been much smaller. But at key stages of games where we struggled, we didn't have enough on the bench to make a difference. And that was what really counted. And again last night against Villarreal, Ole took criticism for not making any changes in the 90 minutes of normal play. But our best players were already on the pitch. And unlike City, we don't have the same quality waiting in the wings. This upcoming transfer window is so important to our football club. Unless the owners show us the money and step up with elite signings, we can't bridge the gap next season. Yes, we will keep giving the kids a chance, and some of those kids will become superstars. But we need strength in depth, and we need it now. And there's no point in spending money on players that aren't the best in the world. We need a world-class centre-back to play alongside Harry Maguire. We need another world-class striker. Kane or Haaland are the obvious candidates. And we need another creative force in midfield. Personally, I'm a big fan of Jack Grealish. And Jude Bellingham, a player we've already made the mistake of letting slip through our fingers, would be a great addition to our squad. Whether it's these players or others on Ole's radar, these are the quality of the players we need to add to our squad to make a difference. If the Glazers don't come up with the money, then it'll be further evidence that they're not fit to run our football club. They were nowhere to be seen last night in Gdansk. So let's not forget who the real culprits are. As fans, I urge you to stand behind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and let's put all the pressure we can on the Glazers. Make sure they do the right thing. It's their job to back our manager in the transfer market.